Good morning, America. This is Kara of the Ministry of Uncover No More. You're going to excuse me as I get going this morning. I have a couple of very key blog articles at Uncover No More. And I just had a conversation with a baby boomer after 14 long years. And what America is finding out is that true America is here and has been. And now it's coming into being official. Which, who cares, Kara? And that's the point. I can already feel the laziness in the current society of America creeping in on the importance of what is going on right now. Because there is a book coming out. There is a general in the United States of America, General Milley. He had other generals take a vow with him during the Trump presidency that no missiles, nuclear missiles, would be launched without his approval. And that is because they knew, these generals knew, it doesn't do me any fucking good to scream it. So I'm giving up my meditation time this morning to talk to America, who I love, but is so murderously lazy in perspective that our politics are abysmally not evolved. Have been my whole entire life. I'm coming out strongly against, let me give you an example. I'm coming out strongly against the filibuster. It needs to leave this nation's form of doing political business in D.C. Be gone forever. And lo and behold, Martin Luther King Jr. said the same thing either before or during my birth in the 60s. So back to today. Oh, and by the way, that fact about the filibuster is on one or two of my websites. Let's go back to today and what I'm saying today. General Milley not only vowed with other generals that he was to make the decision, since we had a batshit crazy idiot who was a criminal in the White House, because politics are raging that badly in this country right now. Not only did he have that to deal with, he has to deal with China and keep the peace. The book is going to tell you, if you're even fucking interested, get off your shitty social media and gaming tendencies here, America, and read some real books. Bitch slap. The book is telling you that he has a 5-year relationship, had at the time, excuse me, it's gone longer now, with a or the major general in China. I do not know about such things, but, you know, get a fucking grip. I'm at least in real reality, unlike so many people around me. In Texas, particularly. Oh my. Whatever. Stretching my legs out. Almost done, America. He contacted him more than once. It's coming out in the book, assuring him there would be no war. And even from what I am reading on blurbs about the book, if America did begin a war, this general was going to tell them in advance so that the two countries could work together to offset what freaking damage could have happened to both countries and everything in between of land and sea. I can show you tweets from the master, Tribe Judah elect Jew man, where he warned of this lightly. At this point in his life, there ain't much his little sister can say, except for, when are you going to listen to real and true America through the voices made available Tribe Judah elect, whether Gentile or the man Jew? You're going to get the same voice. And you've been getting that voice as I established the ministry of Uncover No More. And I still have people in my life who want to pick me apart privately. Well, I have put forth among some people in my family that we need to draw up a covenant that we will not any longer think or talk about the negativity that got us to this place where I have just finished stretching my legs. I've already put up blog articles with the proper voice of what this book actually signifies. But I didn't get to color this morning, so I'm in a bit of a myth. Idiots in Texas, I'm in a bit of a myth, and you are the reason why. You want projection? You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Henceforth, Texas. You're going to get projection of absolute and complete blood guiltiness until you get over yourselves and simply change political rhetoric. Because nothing else is honest coming from Beaty-Coffey of the Ministry of Uncovered No More anymore. Now let's wipe the snot off of the children's noses and behave as in Gen baby boomers and X. Let's behave like real girls and boys and be grown up and recognize that we almost really did have World War III because of criminality in the political, federal, and even state systems of the United States of America. Wake up, America. I agree with At Duty to Warn. We took down, thank you, Richmond, Virginia. We took down Robert E. Lee's edifice. Psalm 74, bitches. We need to put up a very real monument to General Milley. Hey, y'all, I'll take it in Austin, Texas, and we can have another one, not just with him, in D.C. How does that sound? All right, I'm going to go do my small ball exercises, Don't laugh about ball jokes. Seriously. Can we stop joking sexually now? I just turned to somebody who, yeah. I interrupted them for a second in their cutesy little life. And I basically said, you don't understand. You're not understanding here. You wouldn't have this cutesy little life. And I was as kind as I can be, but I'm really put out with this country and this state. You wouldn't have this today if we didn't have some badass men in leadership federally. But it ain't the ones playing politics right now. It ain't that. Now, I said a day or two ago that the hill I'm going to die on politically is going to be universal health care. I'm going to add another one, and I will be talking about this later. Unionization. Free and clear of bullshit. I have children who need to be a part of unions, and that whole life is gorgeous. And we need those people in the factories and in many industries. If you want the honest truth, the entire industry of animal care needs to be a union. There needs to be dignity there, benefits. Okay? But that's not the only one. There needs to be many, many unions across this great land. And I want to see that too. Universal health care, unions, to rejoice that didn't happen, and to, in the fear of wickedness, never go that close to the precipice of another destruction. Again, America. Thank you for your consideration.